Trumpets, how are we doing today? It is Tuesday. It is Tie Tuesday, rocking the Razorback tie. We are moving into eighth notes today, eighth note reading. Now, we've been kind of messing around with eighth notes for a while, but we're going to get used to actually looking at the page and reading eighth notes, okay? So, we're on page 20 in the middle of a line, starting 318, and then the eighth notes are above that in the little blue box. So like I said, we've been doing eighth notes all along, right? Down, up, down, up, down, up. That's eighth notes. Okay, you're moving in an eighth note pattern. We say 1 and 2 and 3, and we are counting eighth notes. When you impulse, that's eighth notes. You're waving those notes in 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and that's an eighth note pulse. So now you've just got to start reading it. Now, we've done a little bit of this in the warm-ups, but I want to encourage you to start doing that on your 5-note warm-up every day. You've got to do that warm-up every day before you jump in here with me. That's 2 eighth notes for every pitch, right? C, C, D, D, so on and so forth. Then 1 eighth note each. Better know your fingerings to get up and down like that. You ain't got time to think about it. So add those 2 things to the end of your 5-note warm-up if we haven't already been doing it. I think we've tinkered with it some in class. But start doing that. Work on that every day so you're getting the tongue moving on the for the eighth note speed. So back to the visual part of eighth notes. An eighth note is the note with the flag on it, right? Remember this? Whole, half, quarter, and eighth. Okay, got the little flag for the eighth note. That's 1 eighth note, half a beat. All right. Usually they come in pairs, 2 or more. So when you have 2 eighth notes, instead of drawing both little flags, they beam them across, connect them with what's called a beam. You can see it there in your book, right above 318. Or I can just hold out and show it to you there, right? The beams. They beam that across, and it doesn't change the rhythm. That's still just 2 eighth notes. 1 and 2 and, or 2 and 3 and, whatever beat you're on. Okay, but that's still just a set of eighth notes. Now for now, it'll get more complex later. All you got to do is decide where those 2 eighth notes are in the measure. In 318, second measure, the eighth notes fall on 2. You have a quarter note on 1, eighth notes are 2 and. In the next measure, you start with 3 quarter notes. That makes the eighth notes 4 and. So let's clap and count 318. Ready and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3. And if you've been doing the impulses, 1, then you already know how fast the eighth notes are going to go. 3 and 4, 2 and 3, whatever it is. So 319 is the same thing. Okay, let's finger it. Let's say the letters, and then we'll come back and play it. Ready and go. C, D, E, C. I'm going to start right now. Pretty close. C, ready and go. C, D, E, C, D, E, E, F, G, A, G, F, F, E, D, C, C, D, E, C, D, E, E, F, G, A, G, F, F, E, D, C. All right, let's give it a shot. We are in the key of C, by the way. No flats, no sharps, just not showing. But this is the key of C. 2, ready, and go. How about 320? Now 320 has a little something new in it called common time. I think we might have hit that in some of our Christmas stuff. But the C at the beginning of the line stands for common time. What's the most common time we've been playing in all year? 4/4. So that's all it is. It's an abbreviation for 4/4 time. No biggie. All right. 320, key of F. 1 flat, B flat. Here we go. Say it. Ready and go. B flat. Let's play it on pitch. B flat. Ready and go. B flat, D, 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 B flat, D, rest. B flat, D, D, B flat, D, C, B flat, D, 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 B flat, D, rest. B flat, D, B flat, D, C, B flat. Let's play it. Ready and go. Not a lot to that line, okay? How about 321? Common time, key of C, no flats, no sharps. Forte, so dynamic. First measure, the eighth notes are on 2. The third measure, they're also on 2. In fact, the eighth notes are on beat 2 every time you have eighth notes in this line. That's a finger and say it. Ready and go. E, ready and go. E, 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 C, C, E, 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 G, D, 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 B flat, D, D, F, E, 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 C, C, E, E, G, D, F, F, E, D, C, C. And if you can say that, especially if you can kind of say it with the tune going on, you got it. 2, ready, and go. That had a B natural in. I'm not sure that's what I showed you when we were going through saying the letters. That's a B natural second valve in that song because we're in the key of C. All right. One other little thing on line 3.22 is the whole rest in 3/4 time. So we can't have a whole rest in 3/4 time. The whole rest is 4 beats. We have 3 in a bar. Well, in this case, a whole rest means whole is in all of it, the whole thing. The whole enchilada. So a whole rest means the whole measure. It doesn't matter how many beats are supposed to be in the measure, it's just the whole measure. And it's pretty visually obvious too. There's no notes there. All you gotta do is remember how many beats to count for this song. So this song is in 3/4 time. A whole rest is taking up that whole measure. It's 3 beats. You can do that in 2/4 time. A whole rest is gonna mean 2 beats. In 2/4 time, it just means the whole measure. So if the measure is supposed to be a 2 or 3 or 4, you rest for the whole measure. All right. Here we go. In 3/4 time. E. Ready and go. E, C, E, 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 G, D, B, D, 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 F. 1, 2, and 3. E, E, G, G, D, D, E, D, C. All right. I won't repeat that. I will when I play here. Ready? Here we go. 2, and ready, and go. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay? And where I goofed that note up was where I glanced at the dynamic. Forgot to check the dynamic before we started. I realized on the repeat, hey, it's a different dynamic. My eye flicked over to where that dynamic was, and I missed the note I was supposed to be looking at. Okay? A lot of concentration there. All right, that's going to do it for today. We'll get into something new tomorrow. Have a wonderful Tuesday, and see you soon.